So apparently, now that the border's closed and we got military on both sides of the border, the cartel's no longer being seen in Tijuana. Now that they can't sneak people over, now that they can't charge people to come across the border, they were also charging a tax to the local businesses in TJ. Cartels are no longer there. People are reporting on the Mexican side that since the border got closed, it's like they've vanished and they don't see them anymore. And they're saying that's happening in most border cities, Mexican border cities, that the cartels are no longer there because the opportunity to bring people over is non-existent. So in a way, Donald Trump closing the border, putting the military there, making her put the military there, it's actually having progress. And they say it's so much safer now in the border towns than it was just a month and a half ago.
Hello, guys, and welcome to Apollos 25. Thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, please hit that notification button so that you'll be the first to be notified whenever we put up new contents, refreshing informations that have to do with geopolitical politics across borders. You're no longer strangers to the tariff war that is ongoing now. The tension last week has been hectic with political tantrums, political theatrics from every angle, from the right, from the left, even the trades that be made by China across to the United States, and they're telling them anyhow you want us to take this battle, this war, we are ready to take it. But one of the trending things that is really happening currently is the sudden shutdown of the US Mexican border by virtue of the tariff, what we call the tariff war right now, that had come up with the Donald Trump administration, where tariffs, 25% tariff charges have been placed on goods. Mexican, Canada, and the likes are not spared. And so the Mexican people felt insulted, they felt slighted. And in response to that threat made by Donald Trump administration, which was to take effect by Thursday, the implementation of that policy, they chose to shut down their borders. And some MAGA supporters find it quite hilarious because all that this government had done from first day it came to power was to make promises to shut down the borders, to keep the Latinos immigrants, undocumented Latino immigrants coming from Mexico into America out of the country and to make America more safe. And so what they have chosen to do is like a way of helping this government achieve more of that goal. So I don't know what your thoughts are, but in this video, I tend to share contents from various content creators who found it quite hilarious, especially MAGA supporters, that Mexico chose to shut down their borders. One actually expressed that this was always what Donald Trump wanted, and the Mexican government has danced to that tune. So I want to know what your thoughts are, your views are, your opinions are in the comment section.
So I heard the Mexico had shut down their borders, their land border to the states, and refusing people from the states to go into Mexico. So in a way, they made their own wall, and now it's pretty funny. It's hilarious just thinking about it, and I'm having a hard time finding the words to. But it's just hilarious that Mexico actually shut down their borders because of the tariffs, and it's just crazy,
So Mexico have shut down its border to US because of the tariffs taken by the United States of America. Look, they pulled this across to shut all the American people out. They don't realise that's what Trump wanted. He was going to build a massive wall to keep you all out. Now you've done it for him. He didn't want all the Mexicans and that coming in. And they were pulling this across like you ain't getting into Mexico, like acting all tough. That's what he wanted. He didn't want the Mexicans coming in. You fell for it, hook, line and sinker. Trump won, Mexico nil.